The day you forgot your first dream. Every night, while you sleep, your brain creates entire worlds. You meet people who don't exist. You visit places you've never seen. You feel fear, joy, love, and excitement as if everything is real. Then, you wake up, and within minutes, most of it is gone. By the end of the day, nearly every dream has vanished forever. But why? Why would your brain spend hours creating experiences only to erase them before breakfast? Most people think dreams are simply too strange to remember. But that isn't the real answer. The truth is far more mysterious. Because your brain doesn't fail to remember dreams. It actively lets them disappear. Scientists have been trying to solve this mystery for decades. And what they've discovered reveals something incredible about the human mind. Every night, your brain cycles through different stages of sleep. Some are deep and quiet. Others are filled with intense brain activity. The most fascinating stage is called REM sleep, rapid eye movement. During REM sleep, your brain becomes almost as active as it is when you're awake. Your visual cortex lights up. Your emotional centers become highly active. Your imagination runs wild. Yet one important part of your brain becomes strangely quiet. The prefrontal cortex. This is the region responsible for logic, planning, and organizing memories. While it's partially offline, impossible things suddenly make perfect sense. A flying elephant? Normal. Walking on the moon with your childhood teacher? Completely believable. Your dreaming brain doesn't question anything. It simply experiences. But something even stranger happens. The chemicals inside your brain completely change. One neurotransmitter called norepinephrine drops to extremely low levels during REM sleep. This chemical normally helps create strong, lasting memories while you're awake. Without it, your brain experiences events, but struggles to save them. It's almost like trying to write with invisible ink. The story exists for a moment. Then it fades. Neuroscientists believe this may be one reason dreams disappear so quickly after waking. But memory isn't the only mystery. Why do we dream at all? For centuries, people believed dreams were messages from gods, or glimpses of the future. In 1900, Sigmund Freud proposed that dreams revealed our hidden desires. Later, Carl Jung argued they reflected symbols buried deep inside the human mind. Modern neuroscience paints a different picture. Dreams appear to help your brain organize information. Throughout the day, your mind collects thousands of experiences. Faces, voices, conversations, problems, emotions. At night, your brain begins sorting through all of it. Some memories become stronger. Others are discarded. Some become mixed together in surprising ways. That's why dreams often combine completely unrelated events. Your old school. Your current workplace. A person you haven't seen in years. They're all pieces of information your brain is reorganizing. In a way, dreams may be the brain's overnight workshop. There's even evidence that dreaming improves creativity. In one famous experiment, people who slept after learning a difficult puzzle were significantly more likely to solve it later than those who stayed awake. Their brains had continued working while they slept, without them realizing it. But perhaps the strangest discovery came from studying lucid dreaming. Sometimes, a person suddenly realizes they're dreaming inside the dream itself. This is called a lucid dream. Brain scans show that during lucid dreaming, parts of the prefrontal cortex become active again. Logic returns. Self-awareness returns. Some people can even control what happens next. They choose where to fly, who to meet, what to explore. It's one of the few moments when consciousness exists inside a dream. Yet even lucid dreams usually disappear after waking unless they're written down immediately. Researchers estimate that people forget around 95% of their dreams. Almost every dream you've ever had is already gone forever. Think about that. You may have lived thousands of adventures, had conversations no one else will ever hear, visited cities that existed only inside your mind, fallen in love, escaped disasters, solved impossible mysteries. And almost every one of those experiences has vanished without leaving a trace. So why would evolution allow that? Some scientists believe forgetting is actually useful. If every dream remained as vivid as real life, your brain might struggle to separate imagination from reality. Forgetting protects the boundaries between the two worlds. Your sleeping mind can experiment freely, while your waking mind stays grounded. Every morning, your brain quietly closes the door behind the dream. Not because it wasn't important, but because reality needs room to return. So the next time you wake from a dream that disappears within seconds, remember this: your brain didn't fail. It did exactly what millions of years of evolution designed it to do. It allowed you to explore an invisible world for a few precious moments, then gently erased the map, so you could continue living in this one.